an auditor who was conducting an audit of a company which was located outside the city where he was practicing. So in such case, he never visited the company. The company was into manufacturing of certain tools, and the auditor never visited the factory once, never went to the company once. All the details he was receiving on online email, and he was conducting the audit based on that. Now, without understanding the complete business of the client, the auditor has gone and conducted the audit. He has checked the cost of raw material consumed, and he has checked the stores and spares, all this based on the digital records which he has received. Now, whether his planning is proper, is the planning correct without understanding the nature of the business of the client is the question. Now, SA 300, which deals with the planning of the audit of financial statement, the auditor has to plan the audit in such a manner that the audit can be conducted in an effective and efficient manner. It also requires that the auditor to establish an overall audit strategy, including identifying the characteristics of the engagement, facilitating him to define its scope and planning of nature, timing and extent of audit procedures required to be performed to achieve the objective of the audit. That's the thing here. SA 300 further requires that the auditor to document the overall audit strategy, the audit plan, and the significant changes made during the audit engagement of such plan. In the given situation, auditor did not even once visit the company and failed to understand about the business of the company. He did not visit the company, and he has not understood the company. So what has happened here? He has not applied the SA 300 properly to plan the audit in such a manner so that the audit can be done in an effective manner. Auditor has to plan his audit which is commensurate to the nature of the business, complexity of the entity, identify and assess the risk of material misstatement. Why we plan the audit? What is the reason we are planning the audit? And why are we trying to understand the nature of the business? Because every business is different. A banking business is very complex. An insurance business is very complex. So there, a lot of planning will be required. Procedures will be required. So planning procedures will be more. There more work will be involved. Similarly, if it is a trading concern, there will be less work involved. So the nature of the business, complexity of the entity, then the identity, this will be helpful to identify and assess the risk of material misstatement. Based on that, I can decide my further audit procedures. So the working papers of the auditor also does not show anything about the nature of the business. It does not reflect anything actually. So this is a violation of SA 300, which requires auditor should document the overall audit strategy, audit plan, and changes in overall audit strategy and plan. So any changes in the engagement. Further, we are having just a generalized checklist actually here of checking of the raw material and the stores and the spares. It's a very general checklist we are having. So we have not at all understood the business. So we have not planned the audit in an effective manner. So if I want to plan the audit in an effective and efficient manner, I require to understand the business as per SA 300. So this is a violation of SA 300. In such case, actually here the approach of auditor is not correct. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. See, any audit you do, you spend 1 or 2 days in understanding the business. In 1 or 2 days, definitely sometimes it is less, but at least start doing that and going in the flow, visiting the factory, sitting with the company's owner, trying to understand what they are into, trying to understand clearly. See, every business will be a different offshoot of a complex scenario. So that we have to have a clarity. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.